think we are still waiting for some persons to join in, and we'll have online a short quiz. It's just going to be just a simple question. Don't mind what was going on in the group. I know some of you felt like what on earth is going on in that group. Please, yes, yes, Mr. Mark. Good evening, and good evening to everyone. Thank you for joining in, Mr. Francis, Mr. Fonso, Adekule, Gabriel Udo, Mark, Odinaka, Omalede, Omolade, Obeyemi, Solomon Sharif, okay, so Sunday Aboeji, Utwak Nathaniel Ukowat. You guys are welcome. You're welcome to tonight's session, and for sure it's going to be another impactful one, and it's going to be a lot of brainstorming. And okay, some persons are saying they're trying to connect. Okay, please get inside here. We need you to be here. And I've also observed that some persons, Python has begun to bite them gradually. I can see some persons have refused to submit the assignment, even with the correction, the solution we did in the previous class. Some persons have, I don't know what is going on with. Is it that the ginger is not there anymore, or you have just given up, or is it too hard, or we are not doing it right? Because I saw the submission rate, it was really, really not encouraging. I don't know what is really going on with our coding and what is really going on. Who wants to say something? Because till now I'm not seeing some submissions, and tonight was supposed to be an eviction night. Some of you will start receiving mails, and the mails will have the login details for you to move to the next side. We'll be moving to another platform. And that particular platform may not be WhatsApp. It may be a particular kind of community that has to do with most programmers. They use that particular kind of a platform. I'm only talking about Discord. So we could actually start moving to that level, and very soon we'll go into the GitHub level where we'll be putting in our please mute yourself wherever you are.
The Johnsons is proud sponsored.
Okay, so let's try as much as possible to submit assignments. And I'm trying to tell you that whatever we are doing right now is preparing you for interview kind of settings out for you to know what you are actually doing. Because when it comes to programming, it has to do with you doing again and again. You can actually get a particular concept in class, but when you see that you're not, when you go back to code, you see that you're making kind of certain mistakes, so you tend to do it again, try and try again. So coding is just by doing and working on projects. That's why this particular course is strictly project based. There'll be times we'll be having projects, and it's very important that you do those projects, and we apply each concept that we learn. Each concept that we learn, we are applying the project phase of it. For example, now the function here, we'll be looking at it in the when we try to build our first project, or using the turtle to draw certain images, and you see some things by yourself. Very good. You're going to be here. You will be doing it live and direct. Please, no matter how difficult you feel this particular coding is actually not friendly. It's something that you have to do more of your critical thinking and problem solving. Nobody knows it all, but you just try to understand certain syntaxes and you get there. Don't feel overwhelmed, don't feel discouraged. I'm seeing some persons who I remember drag that said I almost gave up. It was when I went to the YouTube videos to watch it again, and I got back. I think I'm back. He's not even sure. He's still saying he thinks he's back. Mr. Drag, okay. Uh, I don't know if he's here with us. Okay. All right. So you just tried.
I'm back. I'm back.
Okay, good to know that you're back. So you just try as much as possible, no matter how lost you feel. Like, remember, it is a marathon. We still have it's 100 days of coding. If I look at it critically, we started on the third. This is just 18, so we have used 15 days already, or maybe 16 days, looking at the time and everything. So we just have to know that we still have a long way to go. So if you are giving up now at this stage that it looks friendly. How on earth, when we start building certain things on certain project that you feel like, what is going on here? What am I doing here? So you have to learn now. Is now that you're going to get the concept, you're going to get the basics, and you have to be very, very deliberate about your learning. Okay, please try as much as possible to submit your assignments and let's get things done. It's coding is practical. You don't assume, you don't read, you do it, you carry your system, you code, you see how it is for you. All right. So I'm just trying to encourage you guys, no matter how lost you feel you are definitely not lost. We are in this together. Anything you don't understand, you can always chat me up at any time. I'm always there to answer. If I cannot answer, I'll refer you to someone that actually could actually do. And I also want to appreciate you guys so far for those that have been helping people out in the group. I really appreciate you guys. The the likes of Mr. Gabriel. Thank you very much for always assisting. And thank you, Tosin. So please mute yourself. So mute yourself wherever you are. So I thank you guys for always assisting and trying to help people out with login details, a little bit like meeting details and the rest. I really appreciate that. It shows that we are in this together. I remember yesterday the other day I was trying to figure out some things on my screen. Someone came up to help me out as well. And also Mr. Solomon, that the other time we had issues of trying to make it bold enough for people to see. He found a way out. So that is one family. This is a safe space. If you are lost, tell us that we are lost. We are going to go back. We still have a long way to go. Please don't give up on this journey. I need you to be on this particular journey so that we also progress. Adrian is building AI systems, and if you look at there was a particular video I sent to you the other time about the trending technologies in the world. AI is the topmost technology in the world right now, and you need Python for that. You really need Python for that. So let's try as much as possible. We have a goal, and that goal is to build AI systems. And we cannot build AI systems by giving you simple questions to solve. Yes, these questions are somehow, it needs you to think a lot, but it's also helping you in the future. We are preparing you for something wonderful in the future. Jobs will be created. The other day, I just looked at in what they call it, they're serving restaurants with people. Robot is the one serving people. That's AI in nature. It brings in computer vision and natural language processing here. This is AI in action. So you have to just start from the basic, and this is it. Some of you want to build AI systems and the rest. So let's go straight. We just have. I was just trying to while away time so that we'll find a way. Though I'm telling you the truth, but we're just trying to make sure people tend to come in and let's start our first coding. This should be our second coding online coding challenge. So I'll be sharing my screen, and the next screen you see will be the question to solve. We just have some minutes, maybe it could be just 5 minutes to come up with something. You can use any method you feel like, but all make sure that you follow the rules and regulations. So I'll be sharing my screen soon, and you see the coding assignment. Please, everyone should try, no matter how you feel, just try, submit it in the group. Everybody submit it to the group or send a screenshot to the group. Just post it on the group so that I'll see. There may not be a form right now, but just paste what you have solved in the group, or you can ask to share your screen. All right, so this particular point, I would like to share my screen. And once I share my screen, I'm going to go to the image. So it's showing right now, guys. Write a Python program that takes a name and returns a greeting in the form of a string. All right. Okay, so this was not even supposed to be here. Okay, so this is the assignment itself. Write, uh, write a Python program that takes a name and returns a greeting in the form of a string. We did this in our first, I think the first two assignments the first two questions that I saw, I think is very much related. So write a Python program that takes a name and returns a greeting in the form of a string. So we can make that happen tonight. So you can actually solve that, and let's see how you can navigate it through. If you have any questions, please ask. So write a Python program. Let me try to post paste it in the group. Try to paste it in the group. Paste it in the I've pasted it in the group, guys. So in case you're having issues with the screen, you can actually navigate it. Someone has finished. Please, since I'm already seeing picture messages already, let me check it out. Okay, okay, okay. Mr. Gabriel has sent his submission. Name is equals to input. What is your name? Okay. If okay, print. Okay, let's see. It worked for him. I don't know. True, it worked. Let's see if it's true later on in the course. So let's wait for that submission. The Gabriel has sent his own immediately. And maybe Mrs. Gabriel, can you try putting it as a function? Can you define it as a function? Let's just try different ways. You have done this, it's very nice. So can you try it as a function? Some of you might feel lost right now. Please do not feel lost. It's normal for you. It's normal for you to feel that way. It's normal. It's very, very normal. You might feel that we have the value that you got, the money you paid for. It's not really you don't feel it, but please try as much as possible to not to give up. Okay. So someone has sent in another message. Okay. Okay. What is your name? Hello. What? Okay. Hello. Welcome to this program. Okay. Good. Okay. That's nice. That's nice. Francis has gotten something wonderful. This one, he has been so quiet these days. Please, the assignment is in the group chat, the chat room. Please check it out. The classwork, sorry, the online coding will stop in the next 3 minutes. So try and send in your code. You can send it in the meeting chat here, or you send it to the group chat over there. And definitely one person will just give us a brief explanation of what he or she has done. So try. Thank you, Mr. Francis. I've seen your submission. Well done. I've seen Mr. Gabriel, but you can try, Francis, you can try putting it as a function as well. Try defining it as a function. Let's see, and calling it out. Please, everyone must try as much as possible to submit it. Please just try. I believe you can do a lot of things. And I'm very grateful that Emedion is here with us. Is Emedion here? I thought Emedion is here. I thought I saw her. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing a message in the group. Let me check. That should be okay. All right. I've seen Mr. Mark. I see Tosin's work. Good. Okay. Wow, you guys are you're making it wonders. You're making wonders here. I can see Deb. Hello. Name is equals to input. Okay. Okay. Good. Title is you did title dot strip again. Now print. Wow, this is nice. Well done, Mr. Tosin. Okay, I'm looking at Mr. Mark soon right now. Okay, what is your name? Okay, good, good. Hello. Right, that's nice. Say function and it runs for you. Mr. Mark, well done. We'll be stopping soon. I'm waiting. This person is supposed to be here. Emedian is supposed to be in this group chat because that's the next person we'll be looking at to explain the question 4 for us in our assignment. Then I don't know who was next. After 4, who is next? Is it Omolade or
Yes,
okay?
Zamalade.
After question 4, you have to take 5 and 6, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, you can share your screen, right, as well, right, tonight.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, please don't think so. You will. All right. All right. So I think let's see, guys. Let's see what you have done. I'll start calling names to know what you have done. Oh, please make sure that we know what you have done. I'm seeing some submissions in the group. Please try and submit. Try and submit. Okay, Mr. Gabriel has brought up something else again. Okay, man. All right. Oh wow, Mr. Gabriel, well done. I think you took a lot of time to do this and you really made it wonderful. That's good. That's nice. Worked for you perfectly. Welcome to our Python class. Gabriel, this is wonderful. This is wonderful. This is really nice. Well done. I'm super proud that this is happening to people and they are taking chances in this they are learning. All right. All right. So okay. You're welcome, Mr. Gabriel. All right. Hey guys, I think at this particular point, I would like to. Nobody, uh, I'm still yet to see. Mr. Gabriel, funny enough, Mr. Gabriel just started coding Python. I think I had a very basic knowledge of coding. How many? Is it how many years ago did he tell me then? But he has never coded before in Python. So don't feel intimidated. Yeah, he's all these things, he's learning it right here. He's learning all these things. Yes, since 2005, God of mercy. 2005, and I believe it was definitely not this kind of programming language. It was definitely not this one. It was all those basic ones that we normally use. Now, ancestor. Now. Mr. Francis said ancestor. No, he has. It was even Visual Basic. Yes, he said that Visual Basic then. So it's not 6.0. Okay. So please try as much as possible to put in the time to learn as well. Is there anybody that is still having issues with the assignment? Please. I'm not seeing submissions from persons here. Mr. Sunday, are you here? Mr. Sonda Boyeji. Okay, I'm seeing some photos in the group, so I'll go to the group. Please, it's very important. I think at this particular point, I'm no more interested in whatever we are, what they call it, the scheme of work. Yeah, I'm not really interested in this. Yeah, good evening, Mr. Sunday. I'm not seeing your password. That's why I called your name.
I'm here. Like my network is disturbing me, so I'm just in and out.
Okay, no problems, no problems. You can mute yourself. So I can see Mr. Solomon's on here. Okay, very good. He has defined a function. Friend is equals to this good, and he has done this wonderfully. This is good. I like that. I love what I'm seeing. So guys, please, whatever you do, just try as much as possible to code. If you are mute, please mute yourself. Mute yourself wherever you are. Mute yourself, please mute yourself. Okay. Okay, I'm seeing a message in the group. Okay, someone is saying, okay, I can see it now. Okay, guys, I think at this particular point, I'm not going to. We have 100 days of coding, and the way we are going, I think if we continue getting rushed like this, we might end up finishing everything. But the main thing is for us to advance. But as far as much as possible, that a lot of persons here that are still trying to get it one step at a time. So I'm not really interested. Okay, sorry about that, hurricane and the rest. Sorry. That's one of the things we now say we appreciate Nigerian weather and everything. Okay, so guys, let's try as much as possible to do things little by little, and I'll be very, very considerate right now. I'll try to understand the angle in which everyone is coming from. Everybody must go along. So let's see who is still who still has issues with the assignment, who wants to share his screen and show us how he did it. Some persons have not submitted and they are still feeling what on earth is going on here. Someone that can actually want to share, please, you can raise up your hand. Want to share your screen. Just raise up your hand. Just tell us a little thing you've done about the classwork in tonight's class, please. Just raise up your hand and just share your screen. Oh, Mr. Funso. Okay, Mr. Can see Funso Adekule's code. Okay, Mr. Gabriel is putting his hand on his head. And okay, all right. Okay, guys. All right, Emedion has done something good. Good. This is nice. I love this. You guys are really, really making me proud, and I'm super, super happy about this. I love what I'm seeing. Okay, yes, I'm seeing Nina. Nina, well done. Thank you for trying. Thank you so much. I know it was not easy, but you guys are doing write a function that takes a name. Very good. This is a very basic question, okay? All right, trying to connect. Mr. Obayele is saying he's trying to connect. I hope he connects. Okay. So, okay, I can see this. It's happening. It's taking. I'm looking at Mr. Funso Adekule. Did this code run for you? Mr. Funso, is it a lady or a man? I don't know. Did this code run for you? We'd love you to share your screen for us to see what you have done.
Yes, it did. Okay, let me share my screen.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay. All right. There's no issue. Okay, you can share your screen, and you will use this particular one is very different from the ones we know. So for someone to put his hand on his head, it means that we want to know what you have done in this particular code. All right.
Okay.
So,
let me share my screen. I'm coming.
and I actually understand what is going on here. I really appreciate you define this and name it this thing, then now printed the variable in which you have done. But people would like to see what you have done. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. So don't worry. Okay. Very good. Very good. Say hello, everyone. Nice one, Mr. Payemi. Well done. Well done. I love you. I love what you guys are doing. Okay. Okay. So let me go to if he has been able to share his screen. Mr. Fuso, you can share your screen.
Yes, I'm working on that now.
Okay. All right. But if you're on the road, it seems you're on the way back home or somewhere because it's buzzing.
That was where you went to that and I got to the screen.
So it's your place, your area is noisy, so there'll be no need of doing that. It's noisy. It's noisy. Okay, I've seen Mr. Sunday Aboyeji. Please put in your assignment, your classwork, your online coding. Online coding. Okay. Mr. Sunday, well done. Well done. Okay. All right. I'm very serious about that. Some persons I'll start calling their names. So I know that I need to see their codes. I need to see. Get ready. You know yourself. I'll start calling your names.
So hello, Mr. Action.
Yes, I can hear you. Okay, good. Okay. Can you explain some things for us? Because some of us are confused.
Okay. As you said, you should make it a function. This way I define the function.
The get formatted name, good.
Yes, and I use full name as to for me to be able to put the first name and the message. Once you said hello, I use the format function. Then I now decided to make
the F string.
Yeah, as a string. Then I use the return function so that it will return
the full name which you define already there.
Yeah, and the title also. I use the
why did you use the title method? The title method, yes to.
Yeah. Okay. So because I'm using a function, I need to pass it to a particular variable. That's why I use the musician.
Okay.
Equals to get formatted name, which is Jimmy. Then I now print the musician, and this will give me the outcome.
Okay. So I can see that you added dot title on the return full underscore name dot title. What is that one doing right now? What has it done to your code right now?
Oh.
Hello, are you with us? Okay, guys, if you know what did that dot title, what did he do in that particular code, please can raise up your hand and let me know if you understand what that dot title did in that particular line of code. I don't think we have access to him right now, so for him to tell us. Okay, Mr. Mark, your hand is raised. Mr. Francis, you said proper case. I may not understand what proper case is. Some persons may not know. Okay, Mr. Mark, I think I saw your hand first, but the system is saying Opeyemi Fotulas raised his hand first, but I think I called your name. So just answer. What is that dot title doing there?
Okay. So what it does is that if peradventure the characters are typed in or the user is typed in lowercase, it will automatically convert the very first letter of that word into proper name.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Even Mr. Francis said that proper case, that's capitalize the first word. Nice one. Please, I want to take everyone along in this meeting. Mr. Opeyemi, your hand is still up. Is it the same thing you wanted to answer or something else?
Yes, the answer is correct.
Okay, thank you very much for trying and showing that you really want to learn. Okay, good. So now I'll start calling people names to know that they have done their assignment because I want everybody to be part of this class. Please do not leave because I know some of you might feel that I'm going to call your name. Please don't leave this meeting. We are in this together. If you don't know it, let's die here. I said that nobody is going anywhere here. Nobody is leaving. All the Squid Edition have been talking, shouting. It's not going to happen. Everybody must take part. I'm not leaving you guys anyway. So find a way, wherever you are. If you are lost in this particular classwork, let us know. We are going nowhere. So I want to start calling names. If you have not submitted, I need you to submit it in the group. Your work must be submitted. Everybody must submit. Please, just try. If you cannot get access to this somewhere, type it out somewhere you can get it done. Please do not leave this particular Squid Edition. It is a Squid Edition, yes, but in this Squid, we are going to pamper some persons and say, please stay with Python. Let it not bite you. We are not taking out of anybody. So I'm not seeing some submissions. Okay, I'm seeing submissions coming in now. Please try as much as possible to submit. Okay, I can see MDU. He likes submitting his assignment as MDU. I don't till now. Okay, some person are still saying they're just joining now. Check the group. Check the group. Someone can reply that the classwork. Someone should reply the classwork. And Emedion, please, Emedion, get ready for number 4 solution. We can take 1 or 2 tonight. Let's just take it step by step. Please, someone should reply the classwork in the chat room. Or did I send it to the chat room or the paid group? Okay, please try and submit your classwork. Your online coding is very important. It is very, very important. I submitted it. I pasted it in the group in the chat room. Please, the assignment, the classwork here is. I'm going to pin it now. It's very important that everybody is carried along. Please, I don't want anybody to be lost along the way. I'll pin it in the group chat, in the group right now. Please check it out. So in the next few seconds, okay, Mr. Solomon, your hand is up. Mr. Solomon, your hand is up. Please, you have the floor.
Good evening, Mr. Adrian.
Yes, good evening, sir. Fantastic. Yes, we can hear you now.
Good. Let me use this opportunity to sincerely apologize for my inadvertent ability to present yesterday. But now I want to clarification for someone who has submitted the previous assignment, like the 1 to 10. Do I still need to submit the 1 to 3 of yesterday and then
No.
Okay.
If you have done your submission, there is no issues. It's just that some persons have still not yet submitted at all. They are not even answering me right now. I don't know what is going on. Please just try and submit your assignment. All right.
Thanks,
guys. All right, you're welcome. But you can still try and submit. You can just still want to submit. It's coding. You can actually do it again. It's about repetition. Just try, do more things, try, and maybe you could actually use another way of doing it. All right, so without wasting much of your time, Emedion, you're going to have the floor soon. So are you ready for us? I don't know if you're ready for us, if she's here. Is Emedion with us? Okay, I can't see Emedion. Emedion was here, but she's no longer here. So I don't know what we are going to do. She has not sent me a message about Emedion no longer has access to the chat. Hey, not quite long ago. Just like some seconds ago, I've done mine. I'm trying to send a screenshot. Okay, Mr. Fu, I can see your message. All right. Mr. Solomon, your hand is still up. Okay, all right, all right. So Emedion was supposed to present to us the number 4 and sent a message. Who sent a message? Mr. Francis. Okay, all right, good, good, good. Relax and enjoy Python. All right, guys. So let's go to this. Let me share my screen and let's see how we can. Or is there anyone that wants to try number 4 for us? I want everyone to take part in the class. Let's see. Is there anyone that wants to try number 4 for us? Is there anyone that wants? I don't want to be solving everything at all. I don't want to. I want us to do this kind of learning that each one of us is the one like that. The one's trying to get things done by ourselves. Let's learn. It's a community on its own. We are forming our own community here. Is there anyone that wants to try out? Is there anyone that wants to try out number 4 right now? Okay, I don't see anybody's hand right now. So let me try and go to number 4 and see what it then told us to do. So let me go and see how it was. So, okay. All right. So number 4 was, okay, let me try and share my screen. Where did I keep this? Where did I keep this? Okay. Guys, I'm coming here. I'm trying to sort out some things right now. Okay. Or someone's hand is up. Tosin, okay. Tosin, you want to try? Mr. Tosin, your hand is up. You want to try?
Me? Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so how you want to? You are going to share your screen, right?
Yes, no problem.
All right, so you have the floor. You're practically the person in charge of the class. Please, guys, pay attention. That the guy that sent that code that time is the one that wants to share his code. He's the one that did that thing. So let's see, Mr. Tosin.
I'm with you.
Yes, you have the floor. You have the floor. You can share your screen, please, and also try to.
Sorry, guys,
my
laptop went. This is Mr. Funshaw. Hello.
Okay, yes, no problems, no problem. We have sorted it out.
I'm so sorry.
Yes. Mr. Tosin, your background noise is affecting us.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's really affecting us right now. So maybe we'll have to. I don't know if it's affecting only me or I don't know. Guys, is it affecting you guys too? Because it was really noisy. Okay, can I still share your screen? Okay, yes, Miss Nena said yes. Okay, so I'll just have to share my screen and the background, the noise was too much, that's why. So I'll try as much as possible to share my screen. Okay, so let me try and share my screen now. And where is my Colab? Okay. Did I use this? Okay, let me just go to Colab, the one we know. Okay. And decide to use, okay. Let me create a new. I'm trying to create a new collab itself. Let it load. It's still trying to get. So I'm going to connect. So my own ways could actually be very different from yours because looking at the way we code, I'm trying to connect it now. Okay, it's connected, and we look at certain things here in code. I don't know who can read the questions for me. Who has the access to the question right now? I'm trying to. Who has access to the questions?
Can you hear me clearly now? Is it better?
Okay, I think we can manage yours.
All right. I'm sorry about the noise.
Okay.
Okay, so the question says,
you can share your screen first. Share your screen so that they'll see.
Oh, okay then. All right, no problem. Okay, so can you see my screen now?
We cannot see your screen, and
okay, hold on.
Okay, we can see your screen now.
All right, so that's the question there. Define a function taking 3 parameters as integer. Function will return the maximum of these 3 numbers. Add a docstring to this function. Ints. Python has mags built-in functions. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but the background is still this, but we can manage.
Thank you. Okay, so yeah, so that's it. Define a function taking 3 parameters as integer. Function will return the maximum of these 3 numbers. Add a docstring for this function. So that's the question.
So how do you start? Okay, how do we start?
Well, like you said earlier, we have different approach to solving our question. So, but for me, what I did first was I defined the function as get maximum. So the 3 parameters, I used A, B, C for them, and then in the function, in that function, I have the docstring help on function get maximum in module main. So all of these are just to tell us from this help down to this place to tell us what this function is actually doing. It's about collecting parameters and getting the maximum. So
okay, wait, Mr. Tosin, wait a little. I think let me just make a disclaimer. Guys, get ready to ask him questions. So if there's anything you do not understand right now, please get ready to ask him questions. Okay, Mr. Tosin.
Okay, so it is to return the maximum of n of these 3 numbers, A, B, C. So whatever the maximum is, it will return it. Now that's the return right there. So to return the maximum. Now, for me, although it was not we're not asked to, but I tried to ensure that I collect inputs from users to fill this to actually fill these parameters. We need three parameters. So my A, you input, B input, then of course they have to be integers. They have to be integer. So normally I was supposed to just collect 3 numbers together, but because of the level we are still operating with now, I decided to collect them separately. We can collect the 3 numbers in one line of code, but I decided to separate them now. and so I name the function maximum number. So I name it maximum number as the variable, and then get maximum of those numbers. So if I run it, I've run it before, but I'll run it again and request numbers from anybody. I just need 3 numbers. So let me run it again.
You have not connected your.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you.
Hello, sir. We can't see your screen, oh, Mr. Tosin.
Please, how many persons can see his screen?
We can't see his screen now all the while.
You can't see my screen?
Yeah, someone can see. Nena said she can see. Mr. Bayele,
I can
please.
see. I can see.
Everybody can see. I can see. Everybody's saying I can see. Good.
It's just showing 0 here.
Navigate to the person that is sharing the screen. Just click on the screen.
Exactly.
Mr. Tosin, please continue. We don't have. I need one other person to explain the numbers 5, 2 tonight. At least let's take 2. Okay, continue.
Right, so the next thing I asked for is to get the doc. The question asks us. The last part of the question says, had a doc string for this function here. Had a doc string.
Okay.
So the doc string, I also requested for it that it prints it. So everything within that, every doc type, every doc type within this get maximum will be printed, and that's from this help down to here. So now I'm connected, so I want to run it.
Okay.
It's so enter number 1. Anybody, just give me a number.
25.
25. Thank you. Enter. Number 2.
3,000.
Sir? Okay. yes, it's a number. It's a number. 3,000. And
Okay.
number 3. But it's not money. It'll not be money. Okay.
Any other number? Let's be fast.
And the third number.
10.
Okay.
0.2.
10.
10.
I had 10 first, so 10. That is it. And so it prints the maximum number as 3,000. Although, so let me just quickly edit this and ask it to maybe add a formatted string, say print the maximum number, the max no is okay. Then I close the colon. All right, so there, as it were, assuming I put this before, it won't have shown. So let me rerun it. Then we have the same number, 25, 3,000, and 10. So the maximum number is 3,000. So the next part is the doc function that I asked,
which you call out using the print get thunder. Guys, remember when I said yes? So double underscore means what, guys? I remember I said something like, Mr. Tosin, wait, they have a lot of questions. Even me, I have questions to ask you.
Okay. All right.
Okay, plenty. So I don't know who will go first to ask him questions.
Should I go
Anybody
back to the code?
Yes,
just go
I have
up.
a tiny question.
It's done now. Okay, good, Miss Nena. Thank you. Okay, you can ask your question.
All right. I'm with you.
Can I go ahead?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Sorry, please. Looking at this line of codes, it's pretty scary. Like for a novice,
scary,
one would
right?
be intimidated. Yes. I'll be intimidated.
No, the
Now,
only
is it
part
possible for me to?
Can I delete this part?
Okay, please go ahead.
Anyways.
Let's see.
Okay. All right. So does it look a bit friendly?
Yeah, it's looking a bit friendly now. I'm speaking on behalf of my so many colleagues. Okay.
I understand.
So if I'm not asking for an input for
okay.
ABC, if I decide to just designate the variable A as 10, B as 15, C as 0.4.
Okay, so
I
let's try
believe
that
I'll
out.
still get the same answer. Okay, good.
Of course you will. Let's try it out. I want to comment. So I've commented out the part that ask for all of that. You see, so all I just need to do is call the function get maximum. Right? Sorry. Get maximum. So, and then I input my numbers. Let's say 25, this would now be the parameters, right? So I have 3 parameters, so I can just enter the 3 parameters, 25, 21, and say 15. Okay, so that's there. These ones that I commented out will no longer be part of the program. So I can then call, instead of saying maximum number, because maximum number now is already out of the.
Okay, yes.
Can anyone hear him?
I can't hear him again.
No, we can't hear him anymore.
Hear him again.
Okay, guys. Okay, I think I'll just try. Mr. Tosin, we're not hearing you at some point, so just continue. Start from, assume where you wanted to get maximum 25, 21, and 15. That's where we got to hear you last. Oh, he's still talking, but it feels we can hear him. Okay, guys. Mr. Tosin, are you with us? Okay, let me try and answer some questions in the group, in the chat. Okay, someone saying, Mr. Bayele, please, what is going on? He said you cannot see our screen. I always try as much as possible to tell everyone to join in before the meeting. For someone like Mr. Bayele that is always having issues with screen, he can always join in before the class to see if he can actually see a screen. Looking at this particular thing. But Mr. Bayele, can you, Mr. Tosin, I can't hear you if you can hear me. Mr. Tosin. Someone said, thank you for asking on behalf of the really less privileged. I don't understand what is even happening here. Please do not feel discouraged. Please do not feel discouraged. Yes, it is. The part that they deleted is the doc string. The part that they deleted is the doc string. I could have just decided to do this assignment solution, but I want everyone to take part in it. I don't understand the doc string. The doc string was given in like the ones we did before in our class. Is always inside a triple quote, one on top and the ones below. So the doc string is just to tell you what that particular function is doing. So he did it and said that's what the function is doing at a particular time. So that's what the doc string does. It doesn't take part in the code. It just to tell you an information when you want to print it out, maybe the help function, and when you try to print some things out to, for example, when it did the get underscore maximum dot underscore doc underscore, you got a doc string that stated what this particular code is actually doing and in terms of explaining. So, Ms. Udrak Nathaniel, please tell us which part don't you understand in this particular code? Let me know how far. You remember when I told you, as it is, as it is hot, please talk and now. Please, what is going on? Mr. Udak, which part don't you understand?
Okay. I understand he was trying to solve the assignment, but for me, I think I have to go over that assignment over and over again. Then I can follow, because what I am seeing on that guy's screen doesn't even look like something that I will understand right now. So I'll just let it slide. After, I'll go over it again and try to understand, because I don't want to drag anybody backward. But for now, I don't understand what is happening on that screen. That is it.
No. See, the stuff is this right now. We are permitted to drag everyone backwards. Please, you are permitted. As I can tell you right now, I can tell you as the host of this meeting, you are permitted to drag everyone back. So go back and tell us what exactly should we do help. How can we help you in this case? It's 100 days, guys. I know you understand. Some of you already understand the whole concept. Some of you can even solve from number 1 to 10. But let's take everyone along right now. So whatever is your issue right now, we are in this together. Mr. Opeyemi, your hand is up.
Yes, thank you. I believe the aim of coding, at least when you are coding, you should try as much as possible to make it as simple as possible, so that at least it is easily understandable. Someone can follow it easily.
Yes.
This question, I attempted to solve it, or I have solved it. I want to send it now for you to see if there's anything wrong with the way I've done it. It looks very simple, but at least you have to know it to understand it to some extent before you do it. So I will send it now, and in this Teams chat for you to see. For you to see it.
Okay. Some persons are saying that this particular code is very simple, but some people it's not simple.
Let me paste it in the group chat.
Okay, guys, I think I'll just have to show you before we go to the next person. I think Mr. Omolade, sorry, it's my tongue that is affecting me like this. But you can actually, you will share just one of your questions tonight with us. But before that, let me just quickly show guys the solution to that number 4, explain in a very simple way. The question I even wanted to ask him was, why didn't he import the math function at a particular point? The math function, why didn't he, and all those kind of stuff. So let me just share my screen.
Sorry to cut in.
Okay.
So I've sent it to the Teams message chat. You will see it the way I tried to solve it. And then the thing gave me an answer.
I will definitely.
Can see it.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yes, guys. Look at the number. Please mute yourself. Wherever you are, please mute yourself. I'm on the screen right now. I may not be able to get it at that point. So if you look at what is going on right now, it was to do what? Define a function taking 3 parameters as integers. Function will return the maximum of these 3 numbers. The hint, add a docstring for this function. Hint, Python has built-in what? The max built-in function. Look at what I did here. I defined a function named get_max. I defined 3 parameters, number 1, 2, 3. Very good, very wonderful for us. Then this is the docstring. Someone was asking questions on docstring, and this particular docstring is trying to tell this function gets 3 numbers. What a docstring does is just to give an information of what a particular function does. This function gets in 3 numbers and selects the maximum. It has parameters, which is an integer form of number underscore 1, number underscore 2, and number underscore 3. And what does it do? It returns value from Python's max function. I'm just trying to be explanatory enough regarding what it does. Remember when I said Python has a built-in max built function. So this is what a doctrine. You could write this by yourself. It doesn't mean anything. You can decide not to write the way I'm doing it. As far as it's in a docstring, there's no problem. It doesn't take part in the code, but it just tells you an information of what that particular code is. So what I did was, how did I get the maximum of this number? I brought in the max inbuilt function using the Python model, because it's an inbuilt model already. When I said this was part of the keyword, so you cannot use this one as your variable name. So maximum is equals to max. That means anything that's inside this parameter, number 1, number 2, number 3, any number that comes in when you are trying to return the particular function is going to look at the 3 numbers and select the one that is the highest. So the method I used here was for you to return the maximum value, you are going to use the return statement here, which I've taught you before. Return what? The variable maximum in which you have defined already. You return maximum. Once you return maximum, anytime you call this particular function get max, get underscore max, is going to do what? Is going to do what? Is going to give you this part. Is going to give you the maximum. For example, here we had 4, 82, and 19. What did we do here? We define another variable, max underscore number equals to, we now reference the get max. Remember when we said we are trying to put this thing in as a variable? So instead of calling it as a direct function as a whole, we can decide to name it as a variable, max underscore number equals to the function name, which was get underscore max, and we have brought in 3 numbers which are integers, 4, 82, and 19. And once we print this max underscore number, it's definitely going to do what? Give us the answer is going to be 82. Okay, guys. And if you want to get the docstring, you can either use the help function, which we did before, get help, you put in the name of the function, or you use print get underscore max dot the dunder. So that is a way of just trying to, I want something that everybody is doing. Each student is trying to bring out his own idea. Mr. Tosin has brought out his own way of doing it. This is my own way, but I always want people to be involved in the class. So let's just, guys, I may take part of your time tonight. Let's just use, maybe could use 4 minutes or 6 minutes to explain the second question, the fifth question. So I don't know if Omolade is still with us. She can still share her screen. Okay, she's still here with us. You can share your screen, and if you have any question, please, you can ask now before you start. You have any question right now? Guys, remember, you are permitted to drag us back. You are permitted. You are permitted. Okay, Opeyemi, your hand is still up.
Yes, my hand is up. I don't intend to drag us back. I only have a question.
Okay.
Please try to check the screenshot I sent to the group chat, to the chat, this Teams chat.
Okay, I will do that. I will do that. Do you want the results now? You want the response?
That's what I want. Yes, that's what I want to ask a question on.
Okay.
I need you to check it.
Okay, let me check it now, guys. Let me just check it now. Where did you send it?
This Teams chat room. You'll see.
Okay, the Teams. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
You've seen it?
Yes, I'm looking at it right now.
Okay. So the question I have.
Yes.
The question I have is there anything wrong with doing it this way? You know, this is very simple and straightforward, and it's still going to give you what you need. So is there anything wrong? Why do we have to complicate things with several lines of code and all that when it can be this simple? That's the question I have. Is there anything wrong in doing it this way?
There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it, Mr. Kupem.
That's the question I actually have.
I understand, but if you look at the question, guys, please, I understand where it's coming from. But the question said return.
Okay, return.
Good. Yeah, return. So it's necessary you try to return certain things. It's okay, exactly. You can do it.
It's all right. Thank you.
So your code is actually going to work perfectly. It's working as I'm seeing. There's nothing from heaven to earth for every way. This code will work.
And I'm sure it's just to replace print with return. If I use return, it will still return the answer, right?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
All right. I don't know who it's Miss Charity. Is she here? Charity, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, are you following? Please, I'm very interested about your case.
No, I don't understand this other one. I'm adding with the fact that you said return, and thank God this other guy just asked. The thing was kind of looking so complicated and confusing.
Okay, but you understand the print one he did?
Not really. Not even like I just go home. I was just like attending and on my way. But maybe I'll go through it over on the video. Then if I don't, I will come back to you. I'll go to Gabriel.
Okay. Okay, so Dekule, please, your hand is up. Please, Omalade, sorry for just giving
Yes, please. Can you show your screen to that solution number 4 again?
Okay, so I'll do that shortly.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I'm here. Can you see it?
Yes, good
Not
evening.
yet.
Okay, no problem.
I can. Okay, yes, I can see it now. Kindly scroll up a little, please. Okay, that's okay.
Okay, so what's the question?
I just want to see the steps you took. That's all.
Okay. Okay, guys.
What's used for the return, and I've gotten it.
Okay, thank you very much. So, all right, you're welcome. Sorry, I'm making it complicated, but it's okay. Malade, please, you have the floor right now. Just make it as fast as you can and bring it the best out of it. Let's see. Okay, you can share your screen.
Okay. Good evening. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So this is good evening, everybody. All right. Yes. So this is question 5. Define a function that takes a string parameter. Function will remove spaces at the beginning and at the end of the string. Then it will convert the string into lowercase. So, well, I think you already answered the question for us by giving us the hints to go through with it. So this is what I did. So
okay, is there any way you can make your screen be larger? Some persons are not seeing it, I'm very sure.
I'm using Jupyter Notebook.
Okay, you're using Jupyter. Okay.
Yes.
I go to settings. Or
I'm trying to see. I'm not trying to zoom on settings.
Go to settings.
Okay.
Okay. Increase.
I don't.
Okay, guys, but can you manage? Can you see what she's doing right now?
Yes, I can see very well.
Yes, I can see.
Okay, they can see. There's no problem. Continue.
All right. So so I defined the function that's final text that will take in a string. I used my parameter. I named it string since it's not a Python special.
Yeah.
So I used it. Then strip. The interesting thing about Python is that the cases most of the time, or the functions, when you see the names of functions, you kind of know what they do. That's one interesting thing about Python.
Yeah, very nice.
When you're talking about strip, of course it means to take away the extras in that sense. So there are 3 ways you can do this. You can use the right strip, you can use the left strip, and you can use the normal strip. So what right strip does is that extra white spaces at the right side of the strip of the string.
Explain white spaces. Explain white spaces for them because they will fight you now.
Okay, look at this text here. There's a extra space between the quotation mark and the Python at the beginning, and at the end there's another extra space between the quotation mark and the learning. Those extra spaces are not needed. We don't need them. It's not doing anything for us. You understand? So those are the extra white spaces. It's not bad, but we don't need them. It's not going to affect your code. It's not going to give you an error, but it's not something we need. So what strip does is to just remove all these extra spaces from here. So if you look at it now, what strip does is if you have them at both sides of your string, it's going to remove it. But say if you have it just maybe at your right side, what you just do, you use your right strip. So once you use your right strip, it takes it off at the right side. That's, if you look at your right strip, it is our strip. So say you have it at your left side, what you do is to put your L strip, which is your left strip, and when you run it, it removes it. Okay, then there's still one at the right. So, but you get my point, Sham. But if you now have it at both sides, instead of doing left strip, right strip, and disturbing and wasting memory, just use strip. What strip does is to remove it at both sides of the string. Then, of course, lower. Like I said, Python functions. Once you see a Python function, you know what it does. So lower means it's going to help you change it to lowercase. So after you're stripping your whole string, you use the dot lower function and you run it. So if you want to put it in what's it called, title, like we do normally, so what you just do is just put it the title. So it turns everything into so each word has starts with a capital letter, but our coordinator asked us to use lower, so we just go with lower.
Omolade for president. Francis is telling your radio.
So basically that's all and all about
But
question
please,
5.
if you put upper, will it also change the whole thing to an uppercase?
Yeah, you can also change it. If you want to change it upper, you just use upper.
Upper, good.
Can you see? So it changes everything.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so that's
Okay.
basically, yes, that's it. So any question for question 5? That's all about question 5.
So yes,
Yeah,
ask
then
questions
please,
now.
I noticed that in this text we have txt instead of txt. So are we like, can we also be manipulating using txt instead of using the full txt?
Oh yes, the txt is just the name of the variable that has the string that we are trying to strip. So if your variable name is,
change your name, change it for them to see.
I want to change the variable name now to text. Can you see it here? So I'll come here and change this one to text. So I'll run it and still get my same result. Do you understand?
Okay, all right, okay. Yes.
All right.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. That was a very nice one. Thank you very much. You have a question? Someone else is asking. Mr. Funso, your hand is up.
Sorry. It has been up since. I'm sorry.
Okay. Nena's hand is up too.
Okay, please, why did you use string? Can we use any other thing there?
Yes, ma, you can. You can. Okay. I can even use my name, Seth Omolade.
All right.
So, thank you. Yeah. So if I change this to Omolade and I run it, it's still going to run. String is just the name of your parameter, and you can give your parameter any name. So that's it.
Okay. All right. I think that is solved. That is really, really self-explanatory. Thank you very much, Omolade. I think you're actually a very great teacher as well. I think a lot of persons are already voting for you. Okay. So well done. Well done. Okay. Someone is asking a question. If Python machine learning was in brackets, how do you remove the bracket alone?
That one, I don't know that one yet though. But we can quickly Google it and find.
How will you remove the bracket? As in, I don't understand. If you remove the bracket, will it run this? One of the syntaxes of Python then now, for it to call out a particular function. Maybe I don't understand what he's trying to say. Guys, I think we have been able to, if you have any questions again, you can actually ask now, or you have any observations that we can all use to help ourselves in the meeting. Remove the bracket by yourself. Good. So guys, if there's any way we can help you guys to learn more, please let me know. Anything at all, any suggestion we can do. I've started coming down. By this time, we were supposed to have gone to our project on function, but we are doing it step by step. Is there anything we can do to help you better? Please, it's very important. I really need to see you at the end of 100 days. Please, anything that will make you to drop out of this particular 100 days of Squid Challenge, please let me know now. Okay, Nena, your hand is up.
Okay, the thing there is that I don't really understand this doc string truth, but I understood the second one, but the one that I used, I didn't really understand it.
Which one?
The docstring, the fourth assignment, the fourth question.
Okay. Okay.
I understood the one the guy showed on the screen, but the one you did and the one the first guy did, I didn't understand it.
Okay. Okay, guys, let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there. So let me assume that this docstring does not exist right now. So I'm going to Control exit out. So what a docstring does is just trying to give you an information of a particular function. It can be anything. It may not even be a function. You can decide to just use a docstring in a Python code, and it's not going to take part in the code, but it's just trying to get an information about a particular code you're running. For example, I give someone a particular this particular number 4 question in maybe another organization that is working on a project, and I give them this particular number 4, and I said I'm using it. This particular function is performing a particular task. So what do I do to this particular? How do the person understand? If the person is not maybe a Python programmer, maybe he's a C++ programmer, and I want to give the person an information, I say, okay, this is what this particular function is doing. The function is to return the maximum of this particular of three integers once you put them in parameters, which is number 1, 2, and 3. So what I do now, what I told you about, it comes in a scope. So once I click enter, I use docstring. Docstrings are always triple quoted, so I can decide to click on shift 1, 2. This is, I'm trying to make it what they call it, 6 of them. So in the middle of the 6 of them, is the 3 will be up, the 3 will now go down. So I've done 4 already, 5, 6. So what do I do? Even if it was PyCharm will just take it to the middle. So I go to the middle and I click on enter. Once I click on enter, I take it down and down, and anything I put inside this particular docstring here is what an information about this particular function. So I can decide to Control V what I typed in earlier. I can decide to remove these other ones that I had put in. So this exactly right now is a docstring trying to explain this particular function. I can decide not to even use this thing at all. I can say maybe Nena, okay, I can just say Nena run this code. So this exactly is what a docstring is doing. Anytime I call out the help function here, it will bring out Nena run this code. Do you understand now?
Yes, I'm following you.
That yes is still not sure.
No, I understand that.
Yes.
What I understand the docstring is just like a comment.
Yes.
It is a comment. It's a comment that explains the code. It sheds more light to what that code is doing.
Okay.
Docstring is just like a comment, but it is an advanced kind of comment. Thank you very much. Thank you for that. Thank you. Answered that, Mr. Okay, very question on the tip of my tongue. Very good. Very good. Very good. It's just like a comment, but this particular one, just like trying to tell, instead of using the hashtag. Thank you very much. But this particular one, it has its own way of doing it. You have to make it 3 on top, 3 below, and it could either be a single or it could be a double. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. The docstring does not run together with the code. It's only when you call in a particular document function or help. That's when you now bring out the information regarding that. Okay, is there any other one? Guys, any other questions? Okay, I think at this point, I would like to end the class. So the next class will be, I think we are going to go to question 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you are designated to do that, you can as well get set for that. Thank you guys for presenting. Thank you for always being here, and keep learning, keep practicing. Don't just look at code, go home, try it out again. Some of you have learned new things already, so try things out. Okay, thank you, Mr. Mark, you're welcome. Let's good night, everyone. Let me stop the recording. So good night, everyone. Thank you for joining.